Hello pretties, welcome to Vevsroll. So today I have my update for my eyeshadow obsession slash using my palettes project pan that was created by GEEK. I thought this was an amazing idea. Basically just trying to get all of our palettes, get more use out of our palettes. And I know I had mentioned it last time, but I was planning on doing a eyeshadow, panless eyeshadows in 2021. I mentioned it in my intro and I wasn't sure how this project was going to work out with that one. And then I thought about it some more. And I realized that I just need to get more use out of my palettes. There's way too many of my eyeshadow palettes that look brand new. And I don't think that doing a panless eyeshadows right now is going to do enough to diversify my palette collection. And a lot of them look so new that it's going to take me many, many months to be able to hit pan on those. So what I decided to do instead is I'm going to continue this project until I finish going through all of my palettes. So, pretty easy right there. So I'm going to continue doing this until I go through all of my palettes while simultaneously still doing my pie project pan. And my pie project pan, I am trying to hit pan on palettes, but I think it's going to be easier for me to be able to do that once I get more use out of these palettes. Does that make sense to y'all? So anyway, I just need to keep getting more use of my palettes, and it'll be easier for me to be able to get pan on them at that time. Once I am done doing this, because I do project that it shouldn't take me all of 2021 to use all of my eyeshadow palettes. The reason for it is because I do use more than one palette when I get ready, and I have a relatively large collection, but it's not outrageous. I currently have 19 palettes. I know I used to be 18, but I got one for my birthday from my boyfriend, so I'm not mad about it. So I have 19 palettes right now. So it shouldn't take me a ridiculously amount of time to go through all of them. I do want to show you guys the numbers of how many times I've used these ones right now. So let's go with the one that got the least amount of progress. And it's the reason why I put it in at the beginning is because I knew this one was going to take me a while. Actually, before we do that, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can become a resident of Vevsroll. And now let's get started with the one that I knew this was going to be a long haul, which is why I wanted to put it in early, just to get done over with. I was going to be Los Angeles party animal. The reason why I knew it was going to take a long time is because it's a rainbow palette. It's a mini rainbow palette, but it is a rainbow palette nonetheless. I do like this palette a lot. These two look really similar in camera, but this is actually a purple and this is blue. But no, it's really pretty. Super easy to use. I enjoy it. I do know that people have a hard time with it because it's a pressed pigment. You just have to use a different technique. Instead of blending, you gotta stamp, you gotta place, then blend the edges. It's just a different technique that you have to use when you have pressed pigments like this one. But I really enjoy it. I really like it. This shade right here is so unique. I really love it. But I like it. I only used it twice. That's it, twice. I used it twice. That's it. And like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna be something outrageous with this one, and it's fine. So for my second most used palette, granted I only have 3, is my Jaclyn Hill, and I used it a total of 5 times. So I used this big baby right here 5 times. I'm surprisingly used more of these darker shades, which is not usually what I go for. When I use the Jaclyn Hill palette, I usually go for the lighter, maybe the greens and bronzes right here. Like, this is usually my half. That's not true. What I'm saying is this corner right here is not usually where I go, and this is where I gravitated the most this time around, which was surprising. I was not expecting that, but really enjoyed it. There's a reason why this is one of my favorites, and I used it 5 times this time. And then the cat's pajamas, I actually used it 6 whole times. Not that there's more to show for it. And I really thought I was going to be focusing on this shade right here, Bomb Dating, because it's one of my favorites. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it actually, but there's quite a big dip in there. But no, one of my least favorite shades is the one that I focus on, which is the other. I ended up creating this beautiful look that I really enjoyed. And whenever I wasn't sure what to do, but I wanted to use things to lower my project pan, what I ended up doing is, hold on, this shade right here, which is from my Roulette project pan. Yes. I'm trying to hit pan on it, so I will use this all over the crease. And then I would put this all over the lid, and if I didn't have time and I didn't want to think about it, and I would just out the door, and it will pair well with this liquid lipstick that's also in that why can't I think that it's also in the Roulette Pen collab? So, and that way I got to use a lot of my products, and it made a beautiful look, and it was really easy and simple. And so I was surprised that this is the shade that I reached for the most, because like I said, that's not my favorite shade of this palette. But yeah, no, sometimes I did like 2 black smoky eye looks because I was feeling it, and it also went along with that pink liquid lipstick. So this was very successful. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm definitely reaching for shades that I didn't think I was going to be reaching for, which is great because I'm I don't want to say recreating or I'm like rejuvenating. There you go. I'm rejuvenating my love for this palette. And it's something that I definitely had been missing with all my project panning that I've been doing lately. It's something that I've been missing. And I mentioned in my, what was the drawbacks of panning video that I created. There's this crave that you get, when you're just so focused on one thing, and this has really opened my eyes, and I don't feel that crave. I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm doing black eye looks, black smoky eyes with actually combined with this how I use this palette twice. I'll put the other the transition shade as pink, and then I will deepen it up with this one, and then I would put Oddball all over the lid to make that black look, and it looks so cool. Or I created, I never thought I was gonna reach out for this shade, and I did. And sometimes I was just looking for something really easy and warm, and I will go for these ones right here, and it was nice. And I was reaching for other shades that I didn't think I was gonna look for in the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm really enjoying this project. Highly encourage you to jump in, and CHIC definitely said that she's welcoming anyone to join in. Highly encourage you. Honestly, this was one of the best project pen decisions I made. So I'm really excited. So yeah, anyway, before I keep going in a circle and ranting about how happy I am about this, let's just wrap it up. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you become a resident of F-Zero, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!